It's been years since the Mayibuye Primary School in Tembisa had been empty, and that was since 2017. The Gauteng government couldn't provide the occupancy certificate due to safety concerns and the safety of fears. There were suspicions that the school had been built on a wetland. Today, 7 years later, school pupils are hoping that they'll finally be able to use the institution. Let's get you an update on the ground. Newzroom Afrika's Nqobile Madlala is part of our team at that institution today, and she joins us now live. And Nqobile, it's been a long road to get here, and I can only imagine the excitement not only from pupils, but parents too.
Well, yes, and I can tell you already we've seen very cute little ones coming into the school. And of course, you would remember that the school was built in 2014. From 2017, it was already finished, but there were a lot of issues, including the fact that there was a sewer line that was going under the school. So the suspicions that it was on a wetland started from the fact that there were sewer lines, and that was a major hazard. So as a result, the Gauteng government deciding not to give that occupancy certificates. But today, different story completely. The young ones coming in, the parents dropping off the kids. Already we've seen the premier coming in as well to come and see the school. We understand that there are MECs that are going to be part of this program. But I want to bring in Steve Mabona, who is the spokesperson for Gauteng Education. Steve, it's taken a very long time for the school to actually function. I can imagine the community here wasn't so excited to stand with such a beautiful school that was not working.
No, definitely. Today is a big day. The Gauteng government is presenting the school to the community. We are handing it over to the parents, and the community need to take care of the school. Yes, indeed, it took so long. But now we are here. Elena started on Monday. You know, as you can see them walking in, they started on Monday. And moving forward, we'll make sure that the snacks that we are still, fixing there and there, we'll continue with that. As you will know, in a building environment, you'll always have, those that you need to fix there and there. After a building process. So we'll be focusing on that and make sure that, what it needs to be fixed is fixed. And because we have a phase 2 where we will be focusing on the nutrition center, which we are finalizing, and there will be a combi court, it's a sports field which, learners need to play.
Tell us a bit about the school. How many grades are being are in the school?
This is the schools that we've been building, beautiful schools of the future with an ECD center element. So there's grade R learners that are going to be accommodated here. You will see later the ECD environment that we will showcase, and you will then have grade 1 to grade 7. All those grades will then be accommodated here. In the school, it's a big school. We are talking over 1,800 learners that are supposed to be in the school. And in anticipation, the school will not be in a position to accommodate all. So what we're going to be doing, we're not going to decommission the previous school, because we had to relocate these children from the previous school. But we're going to continue with the previous school, so that we then accommodate those learners that will not be in a position to be accommodated.
Take us a bit through what you're telling us, Steve. So are you saying all the kids, because we know that the previous school already had quite a lot of numbers, it was overpopulated there. Are you saying not all the children have moved here? And if so, which grades have moved to the school?
The grade 7s, they will still be there at the previous school, and some part of your grade 6, they will still be there. And moving forward, we will be augmenting on the school, on what we have. We'll know that if we have ample space, we'll repurpose that space with mobile units. As you know, that the mobile units that we use now, they are not like your olden days mobile units. It's just the outer part that you see that this is a mobile unit, but when you enter inside, they are like a normal class that you will see. We'll be in a position to put the smart board in those mobile units. So that's what we're going to be doing.
Thank you very much for speaking to us, Steve. Of course, the Premier has arrived, Ayanda, to see the school, but we're hearing from Steve already that not all the learners have moved here. Of course, grade 7 being one of those that will remain in the old school, but the little ones have already moved in the school. Very pretty indeed, I must say. If you go inside, it looks very new, but the idea, of course, is to ensure that the community does take care of the school, and we'll get to see that walkabout with the premiers and the MECs that are going to be around.
Yeah, absolutely. And hopefully some of the questions still to be asked in Nqobile are around how the officials there are going to prevent a repeat of the closure of an institution like that, given just how many people are desperate for some kind of placement, especially in Gauteng. But on the whole, seemingly a good news story this Wednesday morning. Nqobile, Madlala, that's just there from Tembisa. Thanks very much indeed.